listened to somebody said yesterday that Medecins Sans Frontières is going to go into our refugee camps to help our refugees. What do you think about that?
Well, some people think that when they call them Doctors Without Borders, we should just buy into that idea. But I want our people to take a second look at that organization and organizations like that. A lot of you know why late Reverend Father Fonte was killed in St. Augustine's College in Seoul. You know why he was killed. So these organizations, even though we think that they do good and stuff like that, they have policies too. So I would like that our brothers and sisters who are in Nigeria be very, very careful with the kind of things that they do with those organizations and stuff like that. So we will be going through HSS to get some more information to furnish on our refugee brothers and sisters who are in Nigeria on how to proceed. HSS is doing a good job trying to get the things to you that you need. And I think that you guys will rely more on the Nigerian government and the medical help that they can provide to you. Like I saw the cattle ranch, a clinic in the cattle ranch that the guy shot that video in. You guys can rely more on that clinic than on the services of Doctors Without Borders, because they are questionable as far as France is concerned.
And let me say this, okay? The French have used their journalists for their war efforts, for their colonization efforts. You do know colonization was banned a long time ago, and the French are the only ones still living and surviving through colonization. I mean, raw colonization is not even disguising it. You know what I'm saying? And so the French are capable of using this Medecins Sans Frontières to come in and get our people.
Yes,
like you just mentioned, they try to sterilize our daughters and our sisters in school. Yes. And so Medecins Sans Frontières should not be welcome in any of our refugee camps. I think we will try abroad, as we've already been doing, to send as much as we can to our refugee camps, but Medecins Sans Frontières should really stay out.
Because you have to look at it this way. Look at it that you guys have escaped them and they are looking for another way to get to you where you are in safety. So you have escaped them from our territory. You have taken your children to safety, and now they are looking for another venue, another avenue through which they can pass to get to you. And they are going to come through things like Doctors Without Borders. People might say, oh, these are legitimate organizations and things like that. Governments always have policies that you never believe when you hear what they have done. So these organizations that go out in name of charity and security and all that, sometimes they are instruments of the government. And France is very good at that. So our people need to be very, very careful as far as receiving services from the Doctors Without Borders for now.
And when we say this, I think there'll be people who say, well, Medecins Sans Frontières is an international organization. So if you come to the United States, they have offices here, and the Americans participating in that whole thing. But the French are fascists who have never changed and can use any means they want to accomplish their political goal, and they don't really care who they hurt in the process. Okay? So Medecins Sans Frontières is a French origin. I'm sure they're headquartered in France. In fact, their roots are planted in France, and the French would use. Do you know that? And I'm going to look. When I say this, people think that, oh, don't be so hard on the French. Okay, so here you and I'm going to warn our people about this. So when they were fighting the war in Rwanda, right? Paul Kagame was invited to come and have a discussion about peace. This man came and he was rough-handled, thrown in jail. That's what the French are capable of doing. Okay? If you just leave it to the French will do anything in order to get what they want. And so, Medecins Sans Frontières, if an American wants to understand, or the British, or any other, we will explain to them that these are people who have started trying to poison us right in our own land. And we should never forget that Southern Cameroons was a little gift from the Queen of England to the French.